Yeah, that's what happens when you bend it over. All right, Riley, what were you saying?
That was a
Did
horrible
you did you guys see
transition.
that dude? He worked at Chuck E. Cheese, and he had a warrant out for his arrest, and they arrested him as he was dressed up as Chuck E. Cheese. Hilarious.
Dude, that
And then
had
he
to
tried
scar
to
them kids
and then he
forever.
tried to run.
You
He, tr-
can't catch this Chucky Chussy.
The Chussy.
The Chussy.
what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Marsh Voice Podcast. I'm Brian.
I'm Ryan, and I'm going to introduce our guest today. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the one, we have the only, Captain, Reverend, Sergeant, General, Doctor, Lawyer, PhD,
Sir.
Kissy Boy, Sir, otherwise known as Riley Hicks. But you have to address him as all those other things before you can say his name.
Yeah, if you guys book a guided hunt with him, you have to address him as Sir Captain Kissy Boy.
Absolutely.
That's actually what he filled the paperwork out as.
That's what it actually says in my captain's license.
At least it doesn't say brain.
Yeah, my boating license says brain.
Brain. Brain. All right, Mr. Brain, do you know why we pulled you over today?
I was so mad when I got that back. And I talked to a cop about like getting it redone, and he was like, dude, if you can ride it out, just ride it out, because it takes like 8 months to get it back now.
Better do
What?
it over like
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'll just go by brain. I'm sure they can sort out the fine details.
nope, it's
Have
not
you
legal.
been stopped by DNR with
Yeah, but not like they haven't checked my shit.
The Coast Guard would do that, not DNR,
No.
right? Oh, they would.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, game and fish would. Absolutely.
Hmm.
Especially if you're hunting.
Oh my
I
god, if
don't
they
know.
jammed you up for identity theft, I'd pee myself.
They
I'd
did that to
actually
me. They did that to me last year with I just freaking moved and switched my license over to the address I was just at. And my hunting license said my old address, and then my driver's license said my new address. And he's looking at it, he's like, I don't know, man. It's like these addresses aren't matching up. Like clearly you can see every other piece on there matches except the address. He's like, all right, but I'll let it go this time. We need to get it changed. It's like,
Oh
okay.
my god.
Has that same warden stopped you since?
Now he was some young dude, and
Trying to make a name for himself.
I don't know if they were undercover or what, but they were in a pickup truck with a Drake Waterfowl license plate on there, dressed in full Sitka. And I was like, oh, these are just other hunters. And they start walking up to me like, oh, they're just going to be like, hey, how's the hunt? Blah, 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 blah. He's wearing a body cam and he's got his badge and a gun on the side of stuff. I was like, those are not regular hunters. What is going on
Dude,
here?
you got catfish. That was not the game warden.
Yeah, that was his backup bow.
And the only reason they were mad is because they couldn't steal your identity.
Yeah,
Because the addresses didn't
you're about
match.
to get scammed.
It's possible. It's very possible.
So I guess we'll talk about that real quick. I don't think we've ever really talked about it before. I know where you hunt down in Delaware and Maryland, it's more prominent to see the game warden or DNR in your case. How has your run-ins been with them?
Hey, knock on wood. I haven't had a single problem with them ever. Uh, I just follow the rules. You know, if you don't give them a problem, there won't be a problem. Is my kind of scenario.
Fair enough.
I mean, you guys have seen it firsthand. What happens when you give them a problem? But I mean, as long as you got all your shit and it's all good, then you shouldn't have a problem. I mean, last year was the first time I'd gotten checked in probably 3 years, and I got checked 5 or 6 times last year.
Did you
I
say
don't
most
know.
of them were at the same spot?
No, that's the thing. They weren't.
Oh,
So
okay.
3 were at that spot where we all hunted. Another
Well, yeah,
one.
that would be most of them were at the same spot.
Okay, all right. Half of them were at that spot, and then another one was at a boat ramp down further
Yeah.
south. Another one was up north, and then another one was a different wildlife area up north. But just like it just happened that they got me. Also, I found out that they some of them do follow me on Instagram, so that might be wise that they know where I'm at. But I do everything by the book. I'm not going to break a law. So
Yeah.
if you come
And
home with me, don't break the law, because I'm going to have to start checking licenses too this year. So I'm
yes,
going to
you
know
are,
if you're not legal or not. Ryan.
Ryan.
All right, I want to lay out a scenario for you.
Okay.
You're coming in from the boat ramp.
Oh, stop.
DNR's there.
Stop.
This is not going to be
He,
good.
he's got a couple dudes that are jammed up. He's
Stop.
writing them tickets.
Stop.
Okay.
Is it disrespectful to walk up to those dudes and be like, "What'd they get you, or what'd they slam you for?" Is that disrespectful,
Yes.
or is that a, or is that
Because
a, or is that a learning
no,
experience?
Ryan's asking because he did that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Did you
shut
think
up.
that was a good idea?
They mean they weren't mad about it. They were more mad at the game warden. He's like, "I didn't have my damn hip."
Yeah, Ryan walked up to these old guys. This was like 2 years ago at the boat ramp.
What'd they get you for?
Yeah, I mean, just because what'd they get you for? And the guys looked at him like he had four heads.
No, he didn't. He was fine. He was more mad at the game warden.
Dude,
I don't know how you go out on the water without your hip.
I think that's the equivalent of these videos you see where someone's like crashed on the side of the road and they drive by and they're like, "Hey, you can't park there."
I've done that. They get mad.
Yeah, I bet.
I've only done it twice. The second time was scary.
so we've been kind of following along with your whole deal. What's
Mhm.
the latest update with Henlopen Guide Service?
Well, I finally got my captain's license officially physically in my hand. So
Oh,
that whole
don't sound so sad about it.
dude, that process was I started that back in June and just last Thursday, Friday, I got it. Yeah, that was a process. I mean, it was like every time I thought I was good, they kicked it back, something was missing, and 90% of the time it wasn't even something that I messed up. The When I got my drug test, the doctor forgot to date it fully, so she put
Hmm.
731 instead of 731 2025. Well, they kicked it back into this whole ordeal, and they were like, "Yeah, we got to open an investigation against the doctor's office." It's like, surely this cannot be that big of a deal, but
An
I
open
guess it was.
investigation.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So that kicked it back for about 3 weeks. Then that cleared, and then there was other little things that the doctor, forgot to fill out on my medical application that they needed more information on this, and that. And there was only, I think, one thing that I messed up, and that was when I was actually applying for the license and what type of license I wanted. So I had applied for an OUPV near coastal license, and what I was qualified for was an OUPV inland license. But trying to find the information to see what you qualify for is damn near impossible. And there's this boundary line for the whole coast, all of the United States. So I don't know exactly where it is for you guys, but let's just say Ocean City. When you get past the inlet, it's near coastal, right? But I had thought that near coastal meant bays because they're near the coast. And trying to find the correct verbiage and where these boundary lines are, like I was looking for a map and it was saying longitude and latitude of this, and that. And I was like, I'm not gonna sit
Should
there
have
and
pulled out
plot
the
out.
Garmin on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have, honestly. Hindsight's 2020, but I finally found a video that just came out a couple months ago of a guy. He went through the entire United States and each boundary line of everywhere, and I finally was able to get it uh, clarified. But I also like, called them and I was like, "Yeah, where's the demarcation line? Where are the boundary lines?" And they're like, "Well, we legally can't tell you." I was
huh?
like, What?"
What?
I was like, "You guys are the ones that said it. How can you not legally tell me?" Like, well, here's a number and call them, and it was some number in Philadelphia. I called them, and then the dude answers like, "Well, I can't legally tell you. I got to kick it up to my higher up. Let me take down your number." I was like, "Okay." They never called me back, and then I finally found that video and was able to get the right answer of what I qualified for.
So what's
So,
the difference in qualifications?
Oh my
Do you know?
God.
so there's OUPV inland, which is your bays, your marshes, anything that's not past that is shoreward of that boundary line. So it's different for your area. So it might be different up where you guys are. I know where it is for me. And then near coastal is when you go past that boundary line. And then there's open oceans license, which is like basically you can go wherever you want. And I think that is, I want to say 100 or 200 miles past the boundary line. I'm not exactly sure. Something that I really won't ever need unless I'm doing charter fishing, which I don't think I'm ever going to do. Maybe some
Never say
down,
never.
some, yeah, never say never. But From my understanding, that's it.
Riley's
And my license
Rockfish.
is. There you go. And then my license is good up to 100 gross tons. So
Now, what would you need? So, say you wanted to get your near coastal. What would you need as far as qualifications?
um, I I haven't researched it too much, so nobody quote me on this. But I know at least you need your sea service past that boundary line, which I did have. I had a couple days past that boundary line, but I just didn't have enough. So it would basically just going past the inlet in Ocean City and just
Oh,
fishing
okay.
out there for 90
Yeah.
days or whatever it is. And I think you have to take an upgrade of scope, which is basically what I just did for captain school. I don't know if I already qualify for that and I just need the sea service or I got to take it again. I'm not sure. But honestly, if I'm going to do that, then I'm just going to go take my master's course and just get my master's near coastal. But that is sometime down the road. I'm not exactly sure when that's going to be.
Fair enough.
Are you going to get a Chesapeake Bay dead rise?
No. Why would I get that?
Because that's your area. You can name it. You can name it Hicks on the high seas. I'm treating this way too much like our phone calls on the drive home.
Although I do like that name.
Hicks on the high seas.
If I ever see Riley shooting footage of the back of a dead rise, I might go punch a hole in it.
Why? Dead rises are cool.
I mean, they're cool, but they're not ideal for what I want to do. Nothing against dead rises.
That could be for your rockfish endeavor in a year or two.
Do you want to shoot juvenile Brant and the Brant with an extra chromosome? Come on, Hicks's high seas.
Painted bay gray. The birds apparently can't tell the difference.
That is true. That is true. I might do that to my boat soon, honestly.
So, let me ask you this: You're officially official, right?
Officially official.
Sell us and the listeners on why they should book you.
Can you stand up and do it too?
Oh
No,
God, you're gonna put me on the
come
spot.
on, come on,
Yeah,
do it like
Sell us
All
on
right,
it.
Well, I'll speak from my experience first, and then I'll get into the actual Brant hunting aspect of it. So I've been on the water since I was my son's age. My son's 2 years old. My earliest memories was driving
Allegedly.
a boat. So, okay. Allegedly at 2, 3, 4, 6 years old, whatever it may be, I was allegedly driving a boat. I've always been fishing. I've always been on the water. I know those waters like the back of my hand. I had my boater's license before I even had my driver's license. I've had that since 2014. I mean, it's ready to fall apart, but I still have it. I am a much better driver on the water than I am on the road. So when it comes to keeping you safe, I'm pretty good at that. Now, keeping you dry, that's not going to happen. I will get you wet and wild. There's no doubt about that. I know Ryan likes that.
Anything.
Whoa, watch it. Your Delco's about to come out.
Yo, cuz, let's go get some fucking hoagies.
That's right. But, the water is where I feel most at home and where I'm most comfortable. And I've kind of alluded to that on previous podcasts with you guys, where someone feels uncomfortable in a situation, whether it be weather or wave size or boat size, whatever it may be. I've taken a 12-foot John boat out in 2-foot swells in the bay. Not a problem. I've always been confident. I've never had an incident on the water. I've never had to call the Coast Guard because of something I did.
Oh, okay. All right. Glad we
Right.
could clear that up.
Yeah. Never had a game violation. Never had a bad run with game wardens. Never even had a verbal warning, anything like that. So I do everything by the book. I'm extremely safe. I always keep more than enough safety gear on the boat. So as far as that aspect, you can trust me that I'm confidently knowing what I'm doing on the water. So I'll get into the brand aspect about it. There's a lot of people in the country, and I've even gotten people from Canada. And I don't even know if this was real, but I think it was a scammer. Some dude from Saudi Arabia hit me up. Don't know if that actually was a
dude, they're big bird hunters over there.
Yeah,
they love it.
I know.
We got like a big pop with that.
No, like blue herons and stuff.
Yeah, he was having a good conversation with me. So I was like, okay, I mean, they got money, so if they want to make the trip out here, I'm all for it.
Yo, you tell them you'll take them hunting for free if they fly you out there to shoot a blue heron.
Dude, could
Yeah,
you imagine if I posted that? People would lose their mind.
if it was legal where you were at, who cares?
No, no, yeah, yeah. But we're not gonna sit here in New Jersey, Delaware, and Maryland and shoot up or set up 5 dozen speckle belly decoys and expect to shoot, a 6-man limit of speckle bellies. It's just not gonna happen. I've seen them here, just I'm sure you guys have too, but it's not like it is out in Arkansas or the Midwest or wherever. Um, and same goes with Brant. You're not going to go to Mississippi and shoot a Brant. It's not going to happen. Now, I've heard old tales, and if you look on these forums from back in the day, like someone saw a flock of Brant coming down the Mississippi River. I doubt that, but people say that did happen.
They were
So if you're
lost.
looking for that bucket list,
Really lost.
yeah. So if you're looking for that like bucket list hunt, as far as I know, I am the only one in Delaware that guides for Brant full time. Now I know there's other guys that do it for fun, but my research, I haven't found anybody that guides for Brant specifically. And now I know Jeff Coach used to do it, but since the season's been reduced, the limit's been reduced, and just the migration altogether, they haven't been going as far south. He kind of doesn't really do that anymore, which is no shade against Jeff, but I guess that's kind of good for me because that clientele that was for Jeff. If they still want to get that Brant, they still have that option without traveling super far.
Yeah.
Without having to go to New Jersey or anything.
New Jersey.
Meatball
So,
sauce.
and you guys have been hunting with me, from down here in Delaware up to New Jersey. I can't shoot a puddle duck or a Canada goose to save my life. I absolutely suck at that.
Preach,
And that's just
brother.
because I just haven't put the time or, experience or money into doing those things specifically. I've been obsessed with Brant for almost 10 years now. I've been hunting them for almost 10 years now. The proof is in the pudding. If you don't believe me, go to my page, look at the numbers that we put up every year, look at the hunts that I've taken guys on. You guys can attest to that experience. Mr. Brian over here shot himself a banded Brant last year, so that was definitely a nice highlight of the season. And it's just, I don't know, it's something about him. Like, I feel like everybody has that bird that they just click with, that they get obsessed with, and
Yeah.
they find that they're specifically really good at targeting that certain species. And that's Brant for me. So, yeah, I'm obsessed with them. I know how they are. I know how they act. I know what they're going to do depending on the time of the year. And like I said, the proof is in the pudding. And if you don't believe me, I highly recommend someone go checking out the page. And if you don't think that I'm a good fit for you to take on a Brant hunt, I'll respect that. So yeah.
Can I add one more thing to your pitch?
Yeah, I guess so.
For any trophy hunters out there, if you want a colored band, that's the bird to do it with.
Yeah, haven't had one yet, but I know they're out there.
That's
so.
the highest likelihood.
Tarsal band.
Tarsal
Tarsal
band.
band.
Tarsal fin.
Huh?
I don't know.
That's dorsal fin.
It sounded
Dork.
close. It sounded close. All right, sorry, Shark Man.
It's all right.
It's fun now that you're comfortable around us.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think Riley's comfortable around us. I think you're comfortable around him.
That could be true. That could be
You make
true.
me a little nervous sometimes.
Most people I am involved with get nervous.
I can see why.
Why do you think the recorder's on my side of the table?
That's a good idea.
I don't bite people.
No,
Yeah.
that would be the least of your problems.
So, if you were to set a goal for at the end of the year, what you wanted your total number of birds you got your clients, like I'm assuming you're probably going to keep track and whatnot.
Mhm.
What's a number you would be like, holy fuck, this really went well? What is that number? Oh no, he already
30
did the math.
Just
He already did the math.
just in case you're wondering, 30 times 3 is 90.
Wait, hold on. I'm really bad at math, so you got to give me a second here. So
Carry the 2. Carry the 2.
Add the 4.
Divide it by 6.
Stop. You're messing me up.
Do you want to hear me recite like 15 numbers
180.
behind pi? 180 would be your
I
number.
would go, holy shit.
So if you took 5 people and limited every day,
That is that's 6 people per day, limited out every
6.
day because that's legally how many people I can take out. So,
How
do I think
booked
that's going
out
to
are
happen?
you?
How much what?
How booked out are you? Like,
So I got you
what's your?
guys.
Hmm.
Well, I got you guys on opening day. I got day after Christmas and the day after that booked up. And I think what's happening right now, and I've ran into it a couple times, is because the last 2 years I was doing it for free because I wasn't a guide, I wasn't a captain. People want to go hunting with me, and I kind of got to break the news like, hey, I'm
It's not
doing it
free
for money.
anymore.
I'm doing it for oh, okay. Well, we might just
Hmm.
go out ourselves then. Okay, hey, that's fine with me. I went through all this so I can make money off of it. As much as I just want to take you out like I used to, I financially am not going to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, and what I think is going to happen, which happens every year, is the day is going to come when Brand opens up, and then everybody's going to start hitting me up. Hey, 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 are you booked on this day? Booked on this day? Like, I can't tell you how many times I posted a video from a hunt that morning. 2, 3 guys hit me up that night. What does it look like tomorrow? Can we go out hunting with you tomorrow? What about next Saturday? And I'm fully expecting that's how it's going to be. Like I said, I've had people hit me up, kind of like ask me prices and dates and whatnot. No definitive answers except a couple people here and there, but that's about it right now. And
Are
I
you
think that's
taking?
because I think that's
Sorry,
because
what?
I don't know. Maybe people aren't really switched over fully into hunting yet.
Hmm.
I know I'm not yet. I've been a couple times and it's just been so dead. But I think maybe when Ducks opens up for everybody, everybody's going to be full swing into it, and then that's going to get on their mind.
Oh,
Hmm.
absolutely. Especially because you're so new.
Hmm.
But I mean, you got to think right now the audience you're hitting is mainly Delaware, Maryland, and New Jersey. When you
Right.
start doing this, like, I mean, when you're doing it full time, but when you start, when you get a client from out of state, they're going to tell their buddies, and you don't
Hmm.
know who those people know. It just starts a network right there. Every client you take starts a network.
Yeah.
Everything you
Hmm.
do starts a network. I mean, your first year might not be the best, but I could definitely see this as a full time gig going forward. Especially because
Right. Right.
where can you shoot an Atlantic Brant
Exactly.
from PEI south to the northern part of the Chesapeake Bay, right?
Pretty
I
much. Yeah.
think, yeah, they kind of they might tip down into Virginia on that side of the Chesapeake Bay, but that's kind of it if I'm thinking right.
Yeah. That's as far as my knowledge is.
Yeah,
It's like they really don't go any further south than Virginia, and that's been thin and few here lately.
yeah.
Now, are you taking off of work for this? Like, are you going?
Yep.
So
Yep.
you're going to be all in this season.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I hope it doesn't happen, but if I only get 2 weeks booked out of the 30-day season, then I'll take off that 2 weeks of work.
Hmm.
The goal is to, even if it's just one person for a day or two or whatever, that is still well worth my while to go
Hmm.
out. Um, so either way, I'm going to be taking off work for the days that I do get booked up. I've already talked to my boss; he understands it. Uh, and it's also a good time of the year from work because we're pretty slow that time of year, so it's not a huge deal. And
Hmm.
I've kind of been alluding to that for a while now since February.
Yeah.
They know this isn't like a surprise to them. They knew that I was going for this, so it went
Hmm.
over well. He actually, I talked to my boss. I was like, "Hey, listen, I got to take off 30 days in December and January." He's like, "So, like, what? You're quitting?" I was like, "No, no, 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 no. I'm just taking time off." And he's like, "Oh, okay, cool." So it went over well, like way better than I thought it was going
Are they
to. So
paid days off?
How much of that is going to be sick leave?
I mean, I got PTO, but I'm not going to use that until actually, I don't know if I should say it yet.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
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 don't you better talk with the other one about that.
yeah. I'll allude to that another time.
You just did allude to it.
Oh, I
Well,
cannot wait to
I'll
have that
tell
conversation on camera.
it. Hey, you're next, pal.
You
No,
are.
I'm not.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
No, no. Uh-uh. I hope I shoot blanks.
All right. Well,
You can edit that part out.
no, I can't because I can't edit this.
Oh, you can.
Mhm.
I'm not going to.
Oh, all right, whatever.
Leave it
So,
in.
Sorry. Hard transition. Hard transition.
Merry Christmas,
Stop!
everybody.
I'm really
Stop
putting you on
with-
the spot.
Not me.
Oh. What is it, the breathing?
No, it's you're doing the best so far right now.
What do you mean I'm doing the best?
I don't know, man. I just work here.
Got a shower today.
I don't get paid to do all this.
We don't get paid for this. Nor should we.
So, do you only? I'm assuming you have a vision, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever see yourself expanding into Maryland, South Jersey, whatnot? No.
I mean, maybe, if there's enough juice in that lemon or whatever the saying is, I don't know. I mean,
Don't
It
look
would
at
just
me. I
take a
don't know
lo-
what he's talking about. That must be some fucking Maryland shit right there.
you got to think like
There's
getting
enough
a
Old Bay in that can.
non-resident guide's license is so much money,
Yeah.
than the time and the travel and maybe one day. I'll never
You know,
say
if-
never, but for the foreseeable future, I don't know.
If you ever want to hire a second guy, 80,000, and I'm your man.
80,000.
Oh, that's it. What a
I'll-
deal.
Alright.
Plus Benny's, no problem, dude.
I'll quit my job today.
Jeez.
Hey, that's a hell of a deal, man.
I'm pretty sure that's what Coates brings in for like most of the season and just lives off of that for the year.
Yeah, but he could pay that to me, and then he wouldn't have to worry about anything.
And then he wouldn't have a house.
He would have
or
no
a vehicle.
overhead.
He would have nothing.
He'd have a guy.
That's true.
Except
That's
Hicks on
true.
the high seas.
Yeah, I could run Hicks on the high seas for you.
Now, I have thought about guiding for another like outfitter until like branch season came in, because I know a lot of kids that around here that do that. They'll go to somebody on the Chesapeake and guide for them, 60 days out of season, whatever it may be.
Are you talking
I
about
thought
for
about
ducks and
that.
stuff?
Yeah, ducks, geese, whatever it may be. So maybe something like that. We'll see.
You think Coates would let you shadow?
I don't know.
That would be the one. I mean, he's.
I'm technically
probably
not
been
even
doing-
qualified to go out and see duck.
I was
hunt
gonna
in the
say.
ocean, so
You're inland, even
I'm-
though you put near coastal.
yeah, I messed that one up. Whoops.
It's all right.
Yeah.
So, just to pad a little bit more time, what would you name your boat? You have no idea. You've never thought about it.
You haven't named your boat?
Yeah, you got to name your boat. Like
Isn't that bad luck?
that is bad luck. Yeah, at least have to throw a water bottle at it.
That got 1 million views.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know. Someone said name it the Brant Buster or the Marsh Missile because it is a fast boat, but I don't know.
Marsh missile.
I probably should do that. I mean, it's already broken down on me once, so I probably should name it.
I can't have two acquaintances with boats named after birds. Buggy has the Scoter Demoter.
Yeah.
And you
Which
would
that's
have
a good name
the
for a
Brant
boat.
Buster.
The Brant Buster, I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Ryan, you're doing a real good job at hosting.
Why?
A lot of dead space.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to fill in this dead space?
I can make as much dead space as you want. I can just zone out. I asked.
Well, I mean,
question.
hey, I got a question.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Even though
I'm
I
wearing
know,
underwear.
but let's
Oh,
let's get into it. How's everybody's season going so far?
Not good. Trash.
for geese, horrible. For clapper rail, them shit's good. They a lot of work to get, but them shit's good.
Yeah.
For real. Oh god.
Was it worth it?
The asthma attack? Yes.
Just one asthma attack?
I only had one severe asthma attack.
Did you have your inhaler?
No. That's why I said leave me there for like 15 minutes so I can catch my breath.
Jeez.
I really think, and dude, you might call me stupid as fuck. You should do that in like the non-Brant season because it actually is really good.
No.
Okay, so yeah.
Why?
No, here
Every
hold on.
everything we've said
No, I'll
about game birds, you'd be like, oh, you can't make them taste good. Oh, you can't make them taste good.
hold on. I'll
Have
answer for
tasted
Riley
good.
on this.
Yeah.
I will answer. Who wants to pay to run around the marsh and get soaked up to their dick in mud to shoot a 4-ounce bird.
It was so much fun. It was so much fun. That is an experience. Like you can go on a guide, you can
To
go on
shoot a mud hen?
you can go. They were like little tender steak bites with just salt and pepper on them.
A ditch chicken?
A ditch chicken, dude.
What's that?
I can't show this, but it's I printed out this chart of
Oh, thank God, that's all it is.
I printed out a chart of the area that I'm gonna be guiding at, just to because I don't know when we got that really cold snap back in January and December and January. When we got all that ice, it shifted all the buoys and everything, and I don't think they ever fixed them.
No doubt.
So
They can jam you up
I
on your
gotta-
license, but God forbid they have to actually go do something.
yeah, I got a chart of the depth and the buoys and all that good stuff. Just I know where I'm going, but just in case, sandbars and everything changed. This is an updated chart of all that.
Did you pay for that
So-
Onyx fish?
No, I did that once, and that thing was trash.
Yeah, they don't
Onyx has a
have.
fishing?
Yeah, they don't have any
Yeah.
coastal things. I looked already.
It's just
No.
freshwater?
It's like Midwest freshwater lakes. I'm like,
That
oh,
and,
yeah, that's
and
a big help.
Fishbrain. The Fishbrain app. I
Oh,
got
Yeah,
that.
Fishbrain.
that's total
Yeah.
trash.
And then it
Onyx
was-
Hunt had more water information about wrecks and stuff like that than Onyx Fishing did, which is crazy.
Yeah, the Fishbrain app. The only thing that was like really around my area was this dude on like a pier holding up a big bluefish, and that was it. It's like,
Thanks,
okay.
bro. That helped a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
What street
No.
was that?
I mean, the best. I don't know. So
Why did they
the
think
be-
an app about spot burning would take off?
It's true.
That's a solid point.
That's
You're
true.
like, hey, on this app, everybody can spot burn, so there's always going to be people at your spot. Nobody's going to use that.
yeah. I mean, the best way to learn is to get out there.
Yeah.
Really, only thing you can do, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Wise words from Riley Hicks.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
All right, it's your turn to fill the dead
No.
space.
So what? So you've only taken the 30 days off, right? You have some from work.
Oh yeah.
So you have some historical spots that you brand hunt.
Okay.
And I'm assuming with your captain's license, this means that you're going to be taking your boat out way more often than you're going to be hunting on land, if you hunt on land at all. How does the scout?
So we'll still hunt on land. Just to get to those spots, we'll be on the boat.
Oh, okay. Which
Yeah.
opens up a lot more avenues on state ground, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you guys want to walk about 4 miles with Brant decoys, I will make that happen.
Ooh, you lost me at walk.
Yeah. So, besides that one spot we went to, I'm not walking anywhere. They're not happening. Those days are done. I haven't
Yeah,
spent this
until you
much
come up
money
here.
and time to walk anywhere ever again. I'm done
Do you
with that.
think? Do you
Well,
think
I
you're
didn't
going to go
finish-
to that spot?
He just said, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
even I'm saying, like, do you find yourself utilizing that spot less now that you're going to be doing this instead?
Oh yeah. I mean, that was pretty much the only spot that I could really use because at that time I didn't have a boat. I was relying on other people to bring the boat down, but that's not a problem anymore. So, but the good thing is if those spots on land do get taken up, just say somebody gets there earlier than me, I have that option to hunt out of the boat now. So that's not a big deal,
That's good.
which will be nice. Which I will be doing this year. For the first time in 9 years, I'll hunt out of a boat again. I haven't done it in so long.
What I was leading up to was, how does the scouting game change?
For
No?
me, it doesn't. No.
Okay.
I know that area so well, and I know what they are. The birds in this area are extremely consistent every single.
So they're more of a
year.
calendar bird.
Right, exactly. Your buffleheads, your brant, they're there at the exact same time every single year. It's and they do the exact same thing every single day. I can sit there on the point of said island or wherever, be like, all right, 7:30, they're gonna come around the corner there. Bam, happens just like that. This
Now,
sh-
do you see yourself taking bufflehead decoys, bluebill decoys, and stuff, or and then throwing them out after you shot your Brant? Just throw them all out together?
No, I don't know why when we were up in Jersey, probably because we were in New Jersey, why they
Probably.
didn't, yeah, probably why they didn't want to decoy that day because I've had them actually land more with the Brant decoys than with the bufflehead decoys. I mean, every time I go out, I always set out a string of bufflehead decoys and have no problem with them at all. Now,
Hmm.
I can't speak to ringnecks and canvasbacks when we do get them if we do get them. But no, I haven't had a problem. So I'll always, and if we shoot our limit of Brant, I'll pull the Brant decoys and make the spread a little tighter with the bubblehead decoys. But I'll always put those two out together. It
I
won't
got
it
you.
won't change anything I do.
Riley, would you stick around and film a Patreon segment with us?
Yes, sir.
Oh, hold on. Try again.
Yes, sir.
No.
Real quick, tell the viewers or the listeners how to
Dad.
tell the listeners how to get a hold of you.
Yeah, so you can get a hold of me through social media. I got my website up now, so there's a contact form on
How
there.
hard was
So
that?
I'm really bad with technology, so you can only imagine how hard that was.
Yeah.
I got a new computer to run this website to make it as efficient as possible, at least for me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this fucking thing working? Fucking stupid piece of shit.
And
Took me like a week.
before the podcast, he texted me
Mhm.
and said, "I forgot the password to my computer. Give me a little bit."
That's true. That is true. Yeah, I'm not good with technology.
All right, so sorry. Where can they find you?
You can hit me up on Instagram. Don't hit me up on TikTok. I'm not using TikTok anymore. Done with TikTok. I am going to create a Facebook page to kind of outsource my media to maybe that older generation that doesn't have Instagram and whatnot. But either one, DM me, message me on. I got the website up. You can book your hunt right then and there. All the information about me, the hunts, the prices, the dates is all on there. So, yeah, pretty self-explanatory.
All right. Well, thank you, Riley. If you guys want to follow, or, listen to the rest of this conversation, we will be over on Patreon.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Wait, no, we're still running on here. Ryan, fill the last 10 seconds. Wait, hold on, more than 10 seconds.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wop.
Keep going.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wop. Get in there.